Greetings, suburbanites! Welcome back to Let's Play Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. Last time we completed Hurricos. And now, welcome to Sunny Beach! Yeah, I figured since there isn't really any... Since I can't show off the actual cutscenes to these levels, there's no point in me traveling back to Summer Forest and just wasting like 10 seconds or so. Oh, and like intros there and having to like do editing stuff. I'll just show up in the world. Don't worry, I'll stop this once we get out of Summer Forest. But for now, the problem with Sunny Beach is, well, let this guy explain.
Hi, Spyro. It's a good thing you're here. If you can help shepherd those baby turtles over there to safety, I'll be mighty grateful.
So yeah, basically all these like turtle people are being like kidnapped by these divers. So now we gotta help these baby turtles. So the only way to do that is with these pressure plates. The thing is, though, we obviously can't just stand on them ourselves. We need to get this turtle to land on it. It kind of just homes in on it or whatever. So yeah, 400 gems are in this level, and I believe free orbs are in this level world as well. However, if you do not have the ability to climb, you cannot 100% this world. So, I'm only going to be going after one of the orbs. Because the other one... This is so terrible. Like, this starfish here is a fodder creature, and I'm going to hate myself because I'm going to have to kill it later when I get hit. By that guy. I forget what these enemies are necessarily called. I think they're just called shock stick people, actually. Look at this. I can't actually hit him, wow. Yeah, I made him sad. I killed him. He's so happy and full of life, and then you charge into him because you need to feed your dragonfly, you heartless bastard. Anyway, these guys with the duck inner tubes can't be charged, so I don't know why I did that. And there are no bottle rockets for that reinforced chest in this level. Because there's another way to open that chest. And it has something to do with that crate up there. And you saw another one in the water behind us. I don't think you... The ability to climb to get everything for the first orb challenge? So yeah, I need 11 spirit particles of 17 for this one. Hey, let's go.
The water workers have boxed up most of our baby turtles. The boxes are incredibly strong. With a more powerful flame breath, maybe you could break them open and release the turtles.
My dad just walked into the room, but okay. Oh, so the water workers, that's what they're called. Okay. So defeat 11 enemies to activate the super flame power-up. The power-up is the 2 pyramids on the round platform. So yeah, we get an ability called the Super Flame, which actually wasn't in Spyro 1. Well, no, it technically was, but not to the degree that it... Oh, shit. I can't hit anything to save my life. But not to the degree, or not in the same way that it is in this game. Like this, what this push is for is to open that box. I believe there are 6 of those boxes with the baby turtles, and then 3 of them are in this area here. So. I think this is one of the things I missed about Spyro 1 and 2. That Year of the Dragon doesn't do is that each world has its own unique enemy. Oh no, there's 7. Okay. So this is a super flame breath. It can destroy objects your normal flame breath cannot. However, it goes in... If you just spit a long projectile instead of just having normal flame breath. Or your normal flame breath radius. You can also shoot it like, you can also hit triangle and activate it like you have something in your mouth. And aim it with the D-pad, so that's how you open that chest. Come on. Damn it, I hit the water. Yeah, you can actually use the super flame breath underwater, which is actually pretty cool. And you need that. Oh my god, my dogs are going crazy again. Jesus fucking Christ. Once the turtles step on a pressure plate, you can knock them around all you want, and the plate will still be active. So this challenge is actually incredibly easy to do after you've beaten the game 100, or after you've beaten the game 100%. Like, you still can't 100% this level because, well, what I'm saying doesn't make a lot of sense, so I should provide context. You get a very unique reward for beating this game 100%, and it actually makes going through the game again kinda busted. Like it's kind of weird playing for this again after 100%ing it. And I can't really talk about it all that much though, because it's technically or I would consider it to be a spoiler, so... Anyway, where we need to take the baby turtles up there. There's one box. Oh, I got him, wow. I didn't think I did. Anyway, so now all we have to do to end the level is get this turtle up this ramp. If you don't keep hitting him, oddly enough, he will just start going back the way he came. Ends in here. Now we can get the talisman.
Dragon. The baby turtles will be safe up here. Please take this talisman as a token of our gratitude.
You're welcome, floating turtle man. I'm not sure what this one is called. I don't remember what most of the talismans in this game are called, actually. Oh, it's just the turtle medallion. Okay. So, this leaves one other box.
There's a chef at the top of this ladder who wants to make soup out of our baby turtles. If you know how to climb, you could get up there and stop him.
So yeah, you have to come back for stop that chef who wants to make turtle soup. Oh, dastardly chef. Where's that upper box then? I thought there were only 6. Oh no, I missed the one that's back here. Okay. Right, so... Missed it. I say I missed it. In reality, I forgot all about it. But, you know, I have to make it sound like I know what I'm doing. It's It's part of the theater that I'm expressing right now. Anyway. Gotta charge this. This challenge was so easy. Anyway. Need to really stop talking about it. You can probably guess if you have beaten this game 100%, you already know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't, you could probably guess what it is I'm referring to by the fact that I keep it has something to do with this power. But anyway.
Impressive, most impressive. Please take this sacred thingamajig as a token of our everlasting gratitude.
You're welcome. Well, this wasn't that long. It was only fucking 11 minutes. Now what do I do? I guess I'll save the same file. I'm missing a bunch of gems in this level. But that's because I know I can't 100% it, so... it's kind of the point. So I guess I'll just... It feels too short for me, so give me a second. I'll fix everything. Oh, god damn it. I hate just having my mic just fall like that constantly. Happens all the fucking time. This is not going to ever get old. Like, oh my god, what am I doing that's causing this thing to fall on its side? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. This is a great sense of professionalism, Freud. Fucking amazing professionalism on Billy 12510. That's what I was always known for. So... So now I'm trying to figure out what I actually want to do. I think I'm just going to actually meet you guys in Aquaria Towers then. That sounds like the pertinent course of action right now. Because this is another world that they'll want. Yep. So welcome to Aquaria Towers, where even the sheep wear helmets. Scuba helmets.
The
Hello,
funny-looking
seahorse.
guys with the shock sticks have drained all our water. We can't get it back unless someone activates the switches they're guarding.
So these are the water workers again, and I hit the switch but missed the guy. That was actually kind of impressive. 400 gems, 29 enemies, and 3 orbs. I believe every enemy except for one can be dealt with flame breath, but you are mostly going to be charging in this world for obvious reasons, since most of this stage isn't underwater level, or as far conceived as, or as much of a water level as you could really call Spyro game. I really can't. Because even when Spyro has underwater levels, they're mostly just hybrid stages. Like, some portions of it are underwater, and then some of them you just... Oh, right. So these sharks... they're not just sharks. They're metallic sharks. you need super flame breath to deal with them, which, guess what? That's the power-up of this world. Super flame breath. Kind of weird, it up with 2 levels in a row where the super power of the world is flame breath. Kind of like how the last 2 parts were supercharged from the worlds. I don't think there are any skill points in this world. There weren't any in Sunny Beach. I think the last skill point of the Summer Forest world is in Speedway. That's just to complete it under a certain time. All Speedways in Spyro 2 are like that. Yeah, like this level is pretty cool and I like it at all. Mostly, I think most of that though is due to the sort of bizarre way Spyro treats its water levels. As like, they are, I guess you would consider them to be underwater stages, but they're more hybrid stages than anything else. I think this is the way I meant to go. Yeah, this is the way I meant to go. Okay. That part always just always got me. I think that's a trick, like that area that there's a crab on the ceiling. I'm going to kill it. I'm gonna kill it. I killed it. You can't stop me now. You have no power over me. Is this part I'm thinking of that's coming? Yep, I saw him.
Hi, Spyro. You must be tougher than you look to get here. All the same, you won't be able to get past the metal sharks up ahead. I suppose I could let you borrow my submarine, though. For a modest fee, of course.
Nope.
Suit yourself. Just don't go swimming through the tunnel. Those metal sharks are quite indestructible.
Moneybags is not lying to you when he says this. If you do not have the super flame breath, you can't go through the tunnel because the metal sharks will insta-kill you. Unfortunately, if you're going to 100% this level, you need to go for the tunnel. Because that's where a lot of the gems in this level are.
Hi, Spyro. A pleasure doing business with you, Spyro. This submarine is 100% shark-proof. I guarantee it.
Although if you've already got super flame breath somehow, you don't actually have. This is like the one. That would be like the one time in all of Spyro 2 you don't actually have to pay money bags. And now we can use the flame breath power up, but you have to get back to it first. Also, you notice this tower has a number on it. You want to keep that in mind for later. That's one of the orb challenges from this world. There are 3, correct? I don't know why it took me so long to double check that. Right. Anyway. Now we're back at the start of the world.
Our world is wet again. We all want you to have this talisman of Aquaria Towers to remember us by.
Yay. It's a conch shell. Oh boy. Now, how bold am I feeling right now? This turns out I'm feeling pretty pretty inaccurate as it turns out. Oh, teenage life. Even though I'm 21. Anyway, I'm feeling pretty bold, so let's use the super flame breath underwater, because we can. Because fuck you, I said we could. And get lost. To get those gems. Now we have to go. I think I got all of them, didn't I? Okay, I did. I don't see anymore. So now I have to use it again, go back the way we came. This is one part of Aquaria Towers I don't like as much. The backtracking you do have to do to get to 100% it. If you don't. Because you are dependent on Super Flame Breath. As well as being somewhat patient. I think I got them all. You are also allowed to use that submarine at any time you want now. That you bought it for Moneybags, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. But I think that's all you have to do with the Super Flame Breath power-ups. So now what you actually want to do is you want to go up here. Because this is where the orb challenges lie, as well as the rest of the gems of this world. Unless there are any hiding in the towers. There are actually a lot of gems in this one. I am really glad that Sparks just picks gems up as you go along, because it would be a nightmare to try to 100% this level without his ability to get them. Or having to... Because if you don't have Sparks, you have to physically touch every gem to pick it up. You can see how that would get annoying fast. Anyway, the first orb challenge has to do with that... Bless me. Has to do with the seahorse with the crown.
I've been trying to tame my new pet manta ray, but he just won't obey me. Hey, you're just about the right size to ride on his back.
The other two orb challenges have to do with Hunter and his pet manta ray.
Great. Hop on his back and guide him through each of the rings of bubbles as it appears. And remember, he's brand new, so try not to get him dented or scratched up.
You're talking about an animal that you are considering a pet like he is a car or something. Which is fair enough, because that's what this is. It's a vehicle segment. Also, that slight, like, bordering of the window that you see, there isn't an editing
Well
of...
done. I suppose I owe you something for that. Here, take this orb. I found it in one of my flippers.
Guess I didn't think it was an editing. I think that was an editing part.
Now that the manta ray's tamed, I'd love to get him into racing shape. Care to take him through a harder course?
I would.
Okay, come back whenever you like.
I'd love to do that. But first I have gems to pick up, as it turns out. Because I did see them on the course. Ooh, raspberry jam! My favorite flavor of jam. I guess what? It'd be cherry, then like green apple flavor, then grape flavor, then lemon flavor, and then raspberry flavor gems. I guess that's how it would work. I guess that's how all gems taste. I don't fucking know anymore. I mean, what are they actually called? Rubies and then emeralds and then I get what would the purple one be? Amethyst. Amethyst is purple. Or yeah, no, traditionally amethyst is purple. Cause it's not a sapphire. It's too purple to be a sapphire. And the yellow would be a topaz. But what would the magenta raspberry gem be then? I'm trying to think, but I can't. I don't know actually. It's
okay.
Oh, let's just
good
do
luck.
This course is pretty hard.
Pretty wild ride, huh?
Apparently, they gave me like 0 leeway when doing that.
Incredible. You've got real talent. I could use a partner like you. You can have the orb I found in my other flipper, too.
Why don't you just give me these things? I can eat these.
Sorry, pal. I don't have any new jobs for you at the moment.
Oh, don't worry. You'll have more for me. I know you will. Where are you leading me, Sparks? I figure you're leading me away from this area and into the towers. Of Aquaria Towers. That's the thing. We've been in this entire world this entire time. We've not actually gone inside the tower.
The water workers have kidnapped 6 of my children and hidden them in the tops of these numbered towers. I borrowed some explosives to blast the doors off the towers. If you can make it to the top of the 6 numbered towers, my children will be safe.
So you have to go to the top of the towers, and the towers open in order. Problem is, they have electrical barriers on them. They deactivate once you rescue the seahorses. However, I think if you hit them, I think you're just damaged. It's not a... Yeah, you're just damaged. It isn't a fail state. So now we need to go back to the start of the world. That's a problem with this world. It's also pretty fucking huge, isn't it? Like, compared to Sunny Beach is by no way as big as this one, so it's like, even like attempting 100% it, and it shouldn't have taken me like maybe 15 minutes at the most. I don't know. But yeah, there was a crab in this one. I believe there are 2 more in that tower. How many gems do we even have? We're missing 10. He's pointing me upwards. Oh, there are more fences in this one. Ow. Thankfully, though, invincibility frames exist, so fuck your electric barriers. Alright. I think the fifth tower is... yes, it's right here. And I think I heard an electric fence inside. Oh, and crabs. That fence deactivated, or did I just go through it entirely? Or did it miss me, I meant to say. There they were. That was an interesting little place for them to hide. Anyway, now all we have to do is get the last gem and we'll be good. Or last orb. Which conveniently enough means all we have to do is go for this tower, which has a bunch of electric fences in it. So, you know, scroll logic, right? Just get through it on invincibility frames.
Now we can swim in peace. I heard that you were collecting these orbs. Please take this one.
Sure thing. That does it. That's every talisman of Summer Forest. So next time, let's play Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. We're going to do the Speedway, and then we're going to kick Ripto out of Summer Forest. I'm looking forward to it. I will see you all then. Bye, everybody.